probably about Christmas, we've always had a good marriage, and probably good in the eyes of the world. And we felt like we were just living together, and we were missing something. We had a good marriage, but we wanted more. And I feel like that statement released something in us. And then we found Lamb, researching. We're from Canada. We didn't know much about anything. But I actually saw your testimony online, actually, and heard you speak online, and a testimony of the Spirit Connect. And I said, I want to go there, because probably trust has been an issue, and I felt like I could trust. So I wanted to go where I could trust people. So that was a big thing for us. We've been married 11 years this month, and we have 4 amazing young children, and I have a huge mother heart, and I love them. But one thing that has always felt like something's wrong with me sexually, like even speaking about sex, we talked about it like the day before we got here for the first time in like 11 years. Hannah's testimony, I think, her breakthrough was my breakthrough. Thank you. I just had so much confusion. There obviously, like, her breakthrough, the Spirit Connect, our group spoke so much life and breakthrough into me. Just every piece of this week was just incredible and piled up to creating a real freedom in me. And I blamed being absolutely exhausted, as you are as a mom of 4, and I homeschool and I work, and it's a crazy life. But I blamed my lack of sexual connection on that, or my lack of sexual desire, on lack of hormones. And some of it is scientific and real, because I'm a scientist. But it was more than that. They called out my innocence. I think I have a gift of innocence. And that has always been shamed in my life. Like, I was always called little Kelly Conrad. Like, oh my goodness, you're so innocent. And it was a mockery. And realizing that it was a gift, and it's okay that I'm innocent and naive in some things. And he had struggled with some pornography, and I think that also was an attack on my innocence, because I felt like I had to perform seductively or whatever in order to get him, or competition or something like that. And I think that also just played in our relationship together. Maybe the enemy knew we were going to be together, and that hurt me. So, there's lots playing into it. But it ended up that one day our group led him, and he said, I desire you. And it was the first time I received, and I heard that God desired, that he desired me. He didn't desire what I can bring to him, what I can give to him. I didn't need to feel used. He desired me, and that broke me, and it realized that I had never given myself to him. In 11 years, I promised that I give my body and my soul, or whatever you say, your body to your husband when you make your wedding vows, and I had never actually done that. And that night I did, and it wasn't all this contrived, trying to be in the moment, feeling like it's a chore. It was a beautiful thing. And the second night on the sex challenge, God removed shame. And that sex wasn't a shameful act, that I was disappointing my parents or God because I had sex. It was a beautiful, celebrated thing. And so I think that's a huge breakthrough for us and what he's been longing for in my heart. And he has it.
I think all that I would say is thank you guys for being obedient to God, to facilitate this, to create a safe place where people can come to pursue what God has for them and to receive breakthrough and freedom that we're looking for. The fact that we couldn't talk about sex in our marriage, and we're sitting in these chairs telling all of you in front of a camera, what a testimony. Thank you.